The Republican National Convention was supposed to bring $200 million to Charlotte businesses. Planning was 2 years in the making.
We were not going to let them have a full arena for the RNC.
But when North Carolina's Democratic Governor Roy Cooper and President Trump had a public dispute over the RNC's large-scale gatherings in June, there were roller coaster talks of having the convention in Jacksonville, Florida instead. That idea folded, and it's back in Charlotte. Councilmember Tariq Bukhari says both parties spent too much time arguing.
The parties weren't able to come together and operate in good faith to find that balance. And now we're left with an event that most people in Charlotte won't even really realize it's here.
Michael Calloway owns an event planning company that was relying on visitors to get a piece of that $200 million profit.
We lost tens of thousands of dollars because of this. It's been a hard year, but we're just trying to stay forward.
When the city hosted the Democratic National Convention in 2012, it made $163.6 million. But with the pandemic and much of the RNC going virtual, local businesses are hurting even more.
We expected to have media outlets, large companies to rent our place out for the whole week.
Bob Durkin owns several bars and restaurants in the Queen City. The last time the city hosted a convention, he rented out his restaurant to MSNBC as studio space. This year, Durkin was hoping to double his profits and book additional national news outlets. The RNC was supposed to be a shining light, but instead, he booked nothing.
The future's really unclear. It's uncertain.
The Charlotte Regional Visitors Authority told Newsy they were expecting 50,000 visitors, including 15,000 from the media alone. But now it'll be a meeting of about 400 people. This greatly impacts restaurants, hotels, caterers, Uber drivers, and hospitality workers. Larida's Catering worked on the 2012 DNC convention and was shortlisted to be one of the RNC's official caterers. They even had a COVID-19 catering plan. How many RNC events are they catering?
0. There's no business at all. None of the caterers on the list, were utilized in any way.
Owner Janet Woodson says they would have made upwards of $2 million and utilized 200 full-time employees.
That cat has a trickle-down effect. I mean, it's from the purveyors in the city, the farmers that we buy our produce from, not to mention our key employees, our captains, and, the families that we provide for.
No one thought that, the RNC is going to be the antidote to this COVID economic crisis that we're in. But there are many of them that were holding on, with their fingernails saying, all right, if I can make it to that'll be a bump, and that will kind of be the series of bumps that moves me forward.
Kat Sandoval, Newsy.